Good evening. This is Allison, aka Bad Widow. And the thing I want to talk to you about this evening, very briefly, is about communication and how when you're dating, it's really, really important to think of dating as building your communication skills, building your negotiation skills. What do you know about the person? What can you learn about the person with every single step? So when I started dating on Bumble, and most especially when I started dating Wayne, a lot of our dates were about learning about each other. So, for example, we arranged to get together and have a picnic. So we went to a store together, and we each chose one item and then another item and then another item and asked why. Why do you like that particular thing? And with every single answer, we learned something about the other person. We also traded dates, which was kind of a fun thing to do. So I went on took him on kind of a walking around the city and looking at the different graffiti that's around the city and taking pictures, just wandering. We went out for music. But the point is, with each step, we learned more about each other. There are lots and lots and lots of ways to do this. So you can ask about what kind of places they like to eat. Is it diners or fine restaurants or both, and why? So the most important thing to find out more about the other person is to find out why are they making the choices that they're making? Why do they like the things that they like? And this also will help you see if this is a person that you can continue dating, if this is a person that you want to see again. Because remember, you're taking incremental steps. The question on the first date is there going to be a second date? The question on the second date is there going to be a third date? The more distinctions you can make by asking questions and by finding out more about the person, what they like to do, where they like to eat, where they like to travel. Another thing that I did was I had a book of a travel magazine, and we went through it and looked at the different things that we liked, liking space, liking beauty, liking romance. Every answer gives you information about the other person, information about whether or not it's going to be a good fit going forward. Not a good fit going forward knowing if this is the person that you're going to marry. This is not something you know on the first, second, even third date. Maybe not even knowing if the chemistry is there. As you may remember, I had trouble being even touched, had trouble having anyone, any man, put an arm around me for a while. So chemistry was not a realistic question to ask information about for me for a while. That may be true of you as well. The point is, when you're dating, to build a strong foundation for an actual relationship that goes beyond dating, you have to find out more about the other person. And it's not, are you a loving person? Are you a loyal person? It's made up of all the little incremental pieces of their lives. It's not even the big pieces of information. Sometimes it's, do you like strong cheese or weak cheese? Do you like spicy food or not? Do you like only eating in romantic restaurants, or do you only like eating in dives? For me, I don't love sandy beaches. So if there was a man that I was with who only loved sandy beaches, only loved going to the Jersey Shore, that's a deal breaker for me. But it might be something that you would love. So the point is, when you're dating, do things and ask questions and find out more about the person by asking why they're making the choices that they're making. Why are you going on the dates you're going on? Why do they like the travel that they like to do? Why do you like what you like to do? I call it data mining. Data mining is useful for anything. It's useful for knowing a career direction, and it's useful for getting to know somebody. It's useful for figuring out, this weekend I did a lot of low-hanging fruit activities. So I went through magazines and then I went through photographs, and the photographs were really tough. But with each step, I was asking myself, because you can do this with yourself as well, I was asking myself, okay, I've gone to this level. I've been able to do this level of cleaning and clearing. Can I take an incremental step? Can I look at photographs? And I could. I feel very accomplished this weekend. So that's it. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful holiday weekend. And I will see you tomorrow. I am Allison Penna, aka Bad Widow. So long.